Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a review for a company that I don't currently get anything from. I've been wanting to review this movie probably since from the first moment I heard about it through the wrestling promotion, Impact Wrestling. The company that owns them is known as Anthem Entertainment Group. Um, they purchased the Gravitas Venture library and like where the access to its library. But today's movie is going to be the Mummy Murders. I don't know if you can see that too good. Like I said, I don't have a physical disc to show you the picture of. The plot of this is a lot of people have recently gone missing in Alexis's hometown, which is the main lady in this film in San Antonio, Texas. Alexis is a top reporter for the local news station, and there have been rumors that a serial killer is responsible for these missing women. The plot of this film really comes off like it's borrowing heavily from the movie Psycho 4, kind of like the uh, Norman Bates, like, calling in the radio station, whereas this one, the serial killer in this, the mummy murderer, if you will, uh, shows up at a restaurant and kind of confronts this reporter. Very, very well done, in my opinion, because the two play very well off each other. And I definitely would highly recommend this one. I've even thinking about buying this one right straight up. I believe I seen it running for like $16, $17 on Amazon. But it clocks in at an hour and 27 minutes. It came out on January 2nd, 2024, and was shot for an amazingly low amount of $15,000, which was really amazing in itself because this film played like it could have been, $1 million film at least. The filming locations were actually done in San Antonio, Texas, through the Bressler production company, which obviously was later distributed by Gravitas. It's listed as straight up horror, but I definitely would catch this if you're able to on the. I think it's on Tubi and Amazon Prime currently. It's directed by Cullen Bressler. He's also the writer, along with Will Donahue. Stars Jeff Caperton. Will Donahue, as I mentioned, was one of the writers. Amy Michelle. A lot of really like tense moments in this movie because he goes into full detail with the reporter about what he does, like sets up these murders and like how he gets a charge out of like injecting stuff into his victim and getting off on it. And it's kind of cringy a little bit because it's like, man, this is like it seems like horror films now today, especially the serial killer films, they get really graphic and they don't even have to really mention it. Like they don't, or like they don't have to really physically do it uh, on screen. It's like when they mention it, it's like it seems like it's more graphic than you'd realize just by explaining what they're going through. I've been on a roll with a lot of these serial killer films lately. What was one? Nefarious. I think that was another one I watched not too long ago, and I was really surprised how good that one was. But I'd like to see more from director Colin Bressler coming out of this one. Um, so, like I say, you can head on over to, I believe I said Amazon Prime and Tubi, and Tubi would be the free option, of course. But yeah, I would highly recommend this one. I would definitely call this Gary's Movie Crypt recommended film. Very, very fast paced film. Very cat and mouse like throughout. Very mysterious. Like, where is this gonna go? But that's my review this week. I'd like to thank Gravitas Ventures for getting such a neat little film out there, and obviously the director Colin Bressler, he did a really amazing job, especially with the budget constraints. But I'm probably going to be back next week with another review, but this time it's going to be for my good friends at Bayview. But there's a little breakdown of the Mummy Murders. You get a good hour and a half, 2 hours of free time, head on over to those streaming platforms and check it out. I'm pretty sure you'll be glad you did. Um, that's all I have on the review. Pretty basic, but I don't like to give too many spoilers because I've done that in the past, and it kind of comes off as kind of I don't know, it's just kind of redundant. You know, you don't want to give away too much in a movie, but yeah, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about Gary's Movie Crypt. Predominantly as of late, I've been focusing on horror. For a while, I was kind of strictly doing Dollar Tree videos, but those Dollar Tree hauls and stuff have kind of come to a halt. I don't know if it's the change in management at the outlet of that store, but I'm sure in the future I'll have more Dollar Trees videos in the future. But if you're curious about if I have other content out there, be sure to hit up Discuss TNA Impact Wrestling Podcast, which I do a weekly show with my good friend Jason out of New York City. He's from New York City. I'm from way up north in New York. But yeah, hit that up if you like Impact Wrestling or just wrestling in general. And have a good day, have a good week, and I'll see you back here at the Movie Crypt. See you later, everybody. Good night.